Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Orange County Funding Corporation meeting. The time is 3:37. I'd like to call the meeting to order. Dennis, please.
Yes, roll call. Mark Green.
Present.
Jeffrey Christ.
Here.
Dean Tamburri.
Here.
Linda Muller.
Here.
Our 404 members present. Also staff, myself, Bill Fioravanti, Kelly Riley, Marty Barras, we have Mr. Jose Rojas doing audio visual. We have our general counsel here, Lino Schroeder and Rudy Zoda, and we have our New York State monitor, Brian Sandage.
All right, proof of notice was sent
Duly noted.
in the packet. We're good to go. First item is let's approve the minutes from November 20th.
I'll make a
Hopefully
motion.
everyone had a chance to look at those. Linda makes a motion.
Second.
Any discussions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? 4-0. All right, new business. We don't have anyone joining us on the screen?
We don't.
Okay. Let's look at the November 2024 financials.
Yes, if you go to page 5 in your packet, I'll just zoom down here. Not too many items on here. First is our management fee of $6,746.47. Then our bookkeeping of $320. Then insurance of $402.23. Got total administrative cost of $7,468.70. And then that is our total expenses, $7,468.70.
All right, and almost all of that, no interest, no nothing coming due.
I skipped interest earnings of $173.32, so our total earnings of that figure.
All right, any questions about that so far?
No.
All right,
Next on page 6 are our accounts. 9-month T-bill at $449,913. 9-month T-bill, $599,944. And a 12-month CD at Lakeland at $600,000. And our operating account, $205,551. And total CDs and treasuries, $1,649,857. So a total of $1,855,408 for OCFC.
all right, so we should probably get back to this in a couple minutes,
Yes.
because we have to talk about items we've approved before we decide on whether or not what we reinvest and such. Make sense?
Mhm.
Okay.
And last item here is just our transaction list by vendor for anything that happened since the last meeting and before this one. The very last page is the summary of the management fee payable to OCIDA. Those are your November financials.
All right. All right, so that's financials. Do we want to hold off on approving those until we talk about the others? Because we're gonna have to go back and talk about the CDs.
I don't know that it matters. I'll do whatever you want to do.
Well,
Why?
do you have any other December payables? Because last time we met,
Not for OCFC.
the generator,
Yeah,
right? Isn't that OCFC?
yes. But
And-
we're right, and we're waiting until we take that CD back in. That's the plan for that, yeah.
Right, so that's what I'm saying, is that we have to make sure that we have enough money there
I see.
to do that, so before we talk about reinvesting, So-
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I got you.
right? So,
Probably.
the generator, we said we would pay in January,
Right.
and we committed, if I'm not mistaken, to 220, was it 220, 225?
Like on the amount, it's $250. isn't it?
250, I
Yeah,
thought.
total $250. Not in here, but it's not even that one.
Hold on, let's, give me 1 second. And we approved it.
We did.
In the finance,
We approved it in the board meeting, OCFC board meeting,
not in the finance.
not in finance.
No.
Right,
Right,
so
so we're looking at,
Which one? Do we do it in the funding corporation? or
We did.
In the funding.
Yeah.
right.
Right, but I'm not seeing it.
The
Was
regional
that-
food bank of 250,000.
Okay, thank you. All right, so 250,000. And then also, we have concerns or issues with the Eagle Eyes, thank you. All right, so the regional food bank, 250,000. What, we're also gonna discuss where we are with the, I thought I saw it on the agenda as far as, our commitment to the hockey team and rink.
We are, but we're looking to rescind that at this point.
Okay, I don't understand that, but that plays into
does.
how much cash we
That
have.
was gonna be up to 180.
Right.
Yep.
So, do we have to account for that?
I don't think we need to have that money available.
Okay,
That's what you're asking.
that is what I'm asking. All right,
And then we have another one coming due in March, but, I mean, that's a ways, but.
all right, then let's, if we can, go back to page 6. Sorry.
That's okay, no worries.
$250 from 205,
Mhm.
not a good thing.
Mhm.
And if we are truly doing what we're doing, then I guess the question is, how much do we wanna put into or keep in our bank account? That'll dictate what we decide to do with the CD. So, you know, if you wanted to keep a $200,000 balance, you know, then honestly, it's as simple as just 600,000 minus the 250. And that's 350,000 invested in the CD. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Any questions? Any thoughts? Anyone else upset that they lowered rates again today?
Depends, right?
It's been a great.
But, yeah, it's been a really good year. So, and then obviously the 205 is plenty of money in this unless we have another expenditure, as we were discussing before.
We got run rate.
Because we see what the typical expenses are per month, so.
Do we have anything else that you know of that might be coming as a request between now and
Not for OCFC.
March 25th?
I do not.
Oh,
Okay. Then I would recommend that
Yeah.
we take out the two, or, you know, the 250, and we reinvest $350,000 when it comes due January 12th.
you need a motion?
Well, in a second,
Sure.
I know you're very anxious to motion.
I like to be helpful.
And then doing the usual, right, you know, getting the best rates we can,
I have the rates that I got as of yesterday, right there.
that's wonderful.
Handy dandy.
Just rip these up,
Right, exactly.
because 24 hours
That's
later,
a
the world
prayer.
is different. But you do bring up a point though, Kelly, which is, length of term. So we have coming up in March, in June, in theory, we should probably stick with the 9-month, right? So that, you know, we continue the rolling 3-month, does that make sense? So, you know, unfortunately, Kelly, you know, you're gonna have to do the same round of calls again, January 12th. And I would say, you know, the best 9-month we can get. Does that make sense?
When is our meeting in January?
January 15th.
We can wait.
So, I don't know.
Actually, I
I'm
won't be
thinking-
here, so you're on your own.
Well, we were just looking at these rates, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, but, again, every one of these institutions we've had money with, whatever, we've not an issue, it's really just going with the higher, I would think.
I can add though, like by the time they close this out and get us the check, it will probably be after the meeting next month, if you wanted to wait, that's up
So,
to you.
you know, I mean, we've done this, you all know what the plan is. Again, I won't be here.
Do you think there's any volatility that's gonna change the rates between now and January?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you think-
Well, these rates are different.
Yes, I know,
So between now and January,
yeah.
probably not, but, you know, as of tomorrow in January. But again, today, I don't know what the banks are gonna come out with tomorrow based on today.
So I guess the thing is, it would be either motion to just take the highest of the 9-month institutions that are approved now, or we wait until the time of the meeting. I don't think it,
Since I'm not gonna be there, I'm gonna defer to you all, whatever you think is best.
I say we make the motion to take the highest now.
I agree.
Okay.
Well, as of tomorrow, with the new rates.
Yes.
Okay, so can I get a motion to reinvest $350,000 in a 9-month CD at the best rate on, as soon as this one matures?
Motion.
I'd prefer you make it.
Second,
Yeah.
Are you?
Well, I would have waited, but, so I didn't want to make the motion. But I'll vote for it.
Again, I truly, why would you feel more comfortable?
Because a lot can happen, and why make a motion almost a month out on something that we can look at again 3 days after the CD comes due, which I think is a nominal amount of lost interest, but that's just my opinion, and I don't think it's a big deal, but.
I think my only worry is the trend has been that the
Well,
rates are coming down.
Regardless, you're not gonna lock in a rate tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, it's a
All-
coin flip. So
You're
yeah,
gonna get it on the 13th,
Yeah, you're getting it on the 13th, so it doesn't
Or-
matter.
or the 16th,
Yeah.
yeah,
You're taking the same action, which is taking the highest rate that we can find.
yeah.
So I would agree, you know, I'm fine agreeing with you and waiting, because again, we're not locking anything in tomorrow. All it is a knowledge, because until we have the money, that's when they give us the final.
And the one other caveat is something could come up in the meantime, where we need to adjust how much we ship.
It's true, risk and return.
Mm,
I like the way you think, Mr.
Okay,
Rose.
thank you.
Okay.
Can I take that motion back or take it off the table?
It wasn't seconded, I don't believe, was
Well,
it?
Yeah.
You did second it, I didn't
Yeah,
hear you
but
second
he
it.
can still-
So just.
He can withdraw the
You can
motion.
withdraw the motion.
Which other motion?
All right, so motion to table investing in CDs until the next time this committee meets on January 15th.
Yes.
So moved by someone? We're looking for a
That's a
motion?
motion.
Looking for a motion.
Motion.
Thank you.
I'll second.
Oh, there you go. Second.
Now you're
Second.
full
Wow,
of,
that was
full of
fast.
energy. All right.
I wanted to see you quiet. I was like, look at.
All right, so then we do need to,
Is it all in favor?
Yeah, we didn't vote on that.
all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? 404. So now, then we can approve any payables that we have,
Yes.
right? Do we also have, we've done the certificate of deposit, so we're good there?
Oh,
Yes.
Did we make a motion?
For the
Yes.
CD you did.
Yes.
No, I mean for the financials and
No.
payables.
No, you
Yeah.
don't.
All right, can,
I'll make a motion on both those, and do them
fantastic.
together.
Second, any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? 4-0.
Very good.
Is there any other business that we need to discuss with this?
No, sir.
Then can I get a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Fantastic. Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We're out.
All right.